It's been a dozen years, and the widow of a Vietnam veteran from Manitowoc is still waiting for the VA to fix a mistake it made. She grew tired of sending letters to the VA, so instead she contacted Fox 11 Investigates. And Robert Hornacek is here this morning with the details. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning, Rachel. The mistake in this case involves a death certificate and a woman's quest to get the information on that certificate correct. Back in 2001, Vietnam veteran Dale Daney died at the VA hospital in Milwaukee after a series of medical problems, including liver disease. But one thing he did not have was hepatitis C. Now, his wife says the staff at the VA had mistakenly told her that he had hepatitis C. That information got onto his medical chart, and when he passed away, it was listed on his death certificate. Now, Dana Daney noticed the error and contacted the VA. The VA apologized for the mistake and promised to get the document fixed. But that was 12 years ago. She's still waiting.
A little bit upset because I brought this error to their attention, and it's a simple thing. I just wanted it taken care off the death certificate, which I thought was a very minor thing. And 12 years have gone by and they still haven't sent it. I've got patience.
Is your patience running out?
Yes.
After Daney reached out to us, we contacted the VA for answers and an explanation. They did look into it, but they could not determine why the mistake was never corrected on the death certificate. A VA spokesman says now that they're aware of the situation, they will work with Ms. Daney to get it fixed, but that's not necessarily going to be easy or cheap, so be sure to tune in for my full report tonight on Fox 11 News at 5 and 9, and we'll go into a little more detail about that.
All right, so why was she told that he had hepatitis C if he never had it?
Well, the VA explained that in a letter it sent to her back in 2001, and basically they said he'd been tested for it twice, and those tests came back negative, but the same test showed that at some point in the distant past he had hepatitis A. And they said the VA staff must have confused those test results. That's how it got put in his medical record. Once it was in his medical record after he passed away, it was put on his death certificate.
So why did she contact you?
Well, that's a good question. I asked her that, and she said she just really got frustrated with the fact that she never got any answers. She had tried so many times, a dozen years ago. She wrote letters, and it just never got resolved. And I asked her why she waited. She said she just kind of went on with her life, and then she saw a story we did earlier this summer on another issue with the VA, and she said, you know what? I never found out what happened with that. Let me look back and see if they can try to find out what happened, maybe get it fixed. It's not fixed yet, but she is a little bit closer to having that happen. So.
All right, and you're looking for the answers. Thanks, Robert. Robert's full report tonight on Fox 11 News at 5 and 9.